So, hi everyone. This is my topic for today. CPU scheduling. So, what is CPU scheduling? CPU scheduling is a process that operating system uses to decide which process or program gets to use the CPU at a given time. Since many processes want to run at the same time, but there is only one CPU core per task, the OS must schedule them. The system stay fast and fair. So, um, CPU scheduling is the method of the OS uses to choose which processors or program um, um, should use to CPU next, because many programs want to run at the same time, but the CPU can only work on one task at the same time per core. But the operating system must organize and schedule these programs. So this ensures that the system stay fast. No program waits um, too long, and every process gets a fair chance to run. So so this is the main activities of the CPU scheduling. So um, the first one is select a process from the ready queue that the scheduler chooses which process will use the CPU next. So the ready queue contains processes that are waiting to use the CPU. The scheduler job um, is to choose which processes should run next based on the scheduling rules. So the second one is allocate CPU to the selected process. So um, the choosing process is given control of the CPU to run on its instructions. So once a process is chosen, it is given full control of the CPU. So it can start running its instructions. Um, this is like calling its name and letting it enter the CPU stage. So the third one is switch between processes or context switching. So if a running process stops, waits, or its time slice expires, or um, the scheduler, so it saves the current process state and loads the next process state. So um, when this happens, the system must switch to another process. This involves two steps. So the first one is saving the current process state so it can continue later. So the second one is loading the next process state so the next process can resume correctly. So this is similar to saving your progress in the game before another player use the same computer. So the part one is in enforced scheduling algorithm. So it applies the choosing algorithm such as FCFS, SGF, and priority and round robin. So the operating system follows a specific algorithm to decide the order of processes. Um, so example is fast come first serve. So this is the FP, FCFS. So the second one is certest job first. So it's the SGF. So um, the second one is highest priority runs first. So this is the priority. So the last one is each processes gets a small time slice in rotation. So this is the round robin. So this is the example. So this is a example. Um, this is the simple explanation only, and we're using the shortest job first SGF and non preemptive scheduling. So what this is what it means. So the shortest job first is the CPU always picks the process with the smallest burst time among the process that have already arrived. And the non-preemptive is once a process starts running, it cannot be stopped and until it finish. So um, the CPU always chooses the shortest available process, runs them into the order P0 to P1 to P2 until the P3, and we record when each process finish and how long each one takes from arrival to completion. So this is the key importance of CPU scheduling. The first one is efficient CPU utilization. So keeps the CPU busy and avoids wasting time. So CPU scheduling ensures that the CPU is always working on a task and not sitting idle. By the selecting processes efficiently, the operating system keeps the CPU busy as much as possible. So this improves the overall system performance and prevents wasted processing power. So the second one is fair distribution of CPU time. Um, ensures all the processes get a chance to run. So um, in a multitasking system, many processes need CPU time. So CPU scheduling makes sure that every process gets a fair chance to run instead of letting one process dominate the CPU. So um, this fairness prevents the starvation and ensures that system behaves predictably. So the third one is faster response time. So it makes the system feel quicker, especially for the user application. So for interactive tasks such as clicking, typing, or opening applications, the user expects a quick response, and good CPU scheduling prioritize or quickly switches to this task so the user experience less delay. This makes the system feel more responsive and smooth. So the last one is reduce mid wasting time. So it minimizes how long processes wait in the ready queue. So waiting time is a long processes sits in the ready queue before it gets CPU time. A well-designed scheduler organizes processes in a way that minimizing this waiting period. Um, Shorter waiting time means process and finish faster, improve the overall efficiency of the system. So that's all, and thank you for watching.